Here, I will introduce how to use Bootstrap 4 Dialog in Angular 8. As for how to set Bootstrap 4 from the project creation stage, please see the How to Set Bootstrap 4 environment in Angular 8, which I have already published. This time we are going to download such a preset project from GitHub and then proceed with incorporating Dialog into it. For the contents of the project, please see the full source code. First, download the full source code of the project incorporating Bootstrap 4 from GitHub. The URL is https://github.com/auth/ng8 bootstrap4 initial. When the page is displayed, click the green Chrome or download button on the right. Then, the download address will be displayed, so click the copy icon on the right and copy the address. Open the command prompt, move to a suitable directory, and paste the copied address in that directory, following git clone. Then, the download will start. Next, enter the directory of the generated project. Start Visual Studio Code, type code dot. Once VS Code starts up, press Ctrl plus barcode key to open a terminal window and type npm I to install the required libraries for the project. This process takes some time. Next, check if the project can be launched. Type ngs-o. The browser will open automatically with drop down and drop ups. OK. At this stage, make a backup of the source before change. However, since it is not necessary to backup related libraries, we are going to exclude the files under node underscore modules. Since I have already included guardfile.js for such backup, we are going to execute it. Type garb-m initial. -m option is a string to be added to the created project name. Next, create a project for dialog test. Type garb-m for dialog. Next, open the File Explorer, copy the created dialog test project together with the directory, and paste it into the appropriate directory. and change the directory name to ng8 Bootstrap4 Dialog. Then open the command prompt and change to this directory. And type code dot to open VS Code. Once VS Code starts up, press Ctrl barcode key to open a title window. Next, we are going to change the contents of the project. First, change the project name. If you open the package.json file, you can see that the project name is ng8 Bootstrap4 Initial. Change this to ng8 Bootstrap4 Dialog. Click the search icon on the left to replace the source of the entire project. Next, there are Pascal cases, that is, that are separated by capital letters, not dash. So change ng8 Bootstrap4 Initial to ng8 Bootstrap4 Dialog. Next, type npm i to install the library again. This process takes some time. Also, check if the project can be launched. Type ngs-o. The browser will open automatically with drop downs and drop ups. Okay. Next, open ngbootstrap site and browse to the sample program of the dialog. The URL is https //ng/bootstrap.github.io/hash/home. Now click on the demo button and click on modal from the menu on the left. The modal sample is displayed, so let's start by incorporating the modal with default option sample program from here into the Angular 8 project. First, click on the code button on the top right to display its source. First, copy the HTML source. Go back to VS Code and open app.component.html file in src/app. Paste the copied HTML here. Also, comment out, pull down, and pull up related parts. Return to the browser and open the file of TypeScript. First of all, it is necessary to add an import path. Go back to VS Code and open app.component.ts file in src/app. Paste the copied import path here. Return to the browser and copy the main path in the class. Go back to VS Code, open app.component.ts file, and paste the part you copied into the class here. Now go back to your browser and open http://localhost:/4200. When you click the Launch Demo Modal button, a dialog is displayed. In the date of birth input field, the date picker will be displayed. Clicking on the Save button will close the dialog and display closed with Save click on the screen. OK. The above is the same contents as the sample program, but it is meaningless if you cannot obtain the data even if you specify the date with the date picker. Therefore, we are going to modify it so that we can get date data. Therefore, we will use the two-way data binding of ng model. To do this, we first need to import formed module. Go back to VS Code, open app.module.ts file and import forms module. Next, open app.module.html file and delete the comment out part. Next, specify ng model in the part where the date is being input, so that input data can be acquired. Return to the browser, display a dialog and specify the date. However, since we cannot know whether the data can be acquired if it is as it is, we are going to modify it to display the data on a screen. Return to VS Code, open app.module.html file and insert free tag. This means the acquired data is displayed in JSON format. Return to the browser, display a dialog, and specify the date. You can see that the specified date data has been obtained. Okay, finally, add a cancel button. Go back to VS Code and rewrite the modal.footer part. Return to your browser and check. A cancel button will be displayed. And if you click that button, you will see closed with cancel click on the screen. Okay, thank you for your watching.